on the way down, I'm gonna take out my little flask. I'm just gonna oh god
While
damn.
you're scooting.
Yes, as I'm scooting. I'm done with these stairs.
All right, so when you guys are done researching, you are done with your cookbook.
Do I now?
You'll have advantage on cooking fish.
Oh, very good.
Advantage to fish roll.
There is
All
one last.
fish-based cooking,
There is one last thing I'd like to do.
as long as it's stream flounder.
And go to the store to purchase a fillet knife for when we need to both do the fish and to get the scales.
Well,
off
you're
the
all
knife.
heading to the store, so.
Oh, cool.
Well,
Eventually.
eventually. Eventually.
Hey guys, I'm here for the store. Oh, we just finished buying everything.
Turns out the store's closed.
What floor did I say? Eighth?
Guys, we're leaving now.
For the
Hey, we're going out to
shop?
hunt
Yeah.
Mongo.
Oh,
What's going on?
ground
Why are you
floor.
still on the
Ground floor, yeah,
stairs?
sorry.
All the way down.
You're on the 8th floor. I said.
I'm on the kitchen floor. I thought it was on the bottom floor of the kitchen.
No.
We were-
Kitchen's right outside
we
the
were
Great
on
Hall,
the-
which is on the 10th floor, so you're on the
Okay.
10th floor.
We
sorry.
were on the 8th when he was checking out
Yes,
that
you're
room.
right. Then he went up to 23. Then he can go back down. Okay.
37th floor.
That's what floor we're on?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're at the base of the library, you're on the 37th floor.
Oh god.
You are up real high because you were in the religion section, so you're on the 43rd floor. But remember, you're not allowed to go on the 45th floor. That's restricted.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just take the bastard down.
But you've been told that already. That's why I didn't mention it before.
Oh no.
It's too far. It's too
You're on the 23rd floor looking up like...
Going to. I already picture it now. Roland's gonna go up there. He's gonna sneak up and then spray paint babies on the wall.
Why are you
He's going to invent spray paint just so you can do that.
Why are there no babies?
Why no baby? So, Roland, you know that the jail is on the 4th floor.
Okay,
Down there.
going down, that's fine. I'll go downstairs.
Okay.
Down is easy.
But our room is on
It's
the
not, though. That's the thing, is that it's
but our,
still a
but
lot
our
of
room
stairs.
is on the 12th floor.
Do I know where our room
I'll
is?
sleep on the floor on the
You
first.
were told it's on the 12th floor. Kitteus is the only one that went to the room.
I know
so-
exactly where it is. So.
Yes, correct.
By the way, I can make us fly one more time. So
Are you with us?
It's
Yeah.
not totally gross.
Oh.
I'm with you guys now.
Alright,
I said I was coming back to rendezvous with you guys and
Yeah, let's go back to
exchange Naga information, brah.
Yeah, let's go back to the room and do that.
Yes.
Let's go back to the room and show each
Just
other our
happened.
nagas.
Coming from the emergency room.
No.
What the hell?
Well,
are
you said
those?
it, weirdo.
Lemon swabs.
You know, even when you talk low, you're
Oh,
mic'd
God,
here,
my
so
leg.
everybody
Hitting
can
my
hear
leg.
you.
What is that?
The fuck is a lemon swab?
You get them from the
A
emergency
swab
room.
of lemon.
The fuck? What?
It's
It's,
not a lollipop.
it's like lollipop, but lemon swabs.
You just don't get to eat it.
So many. Anyway,
I'm so mad.
Moving on.
Anyway.
I don't know. No.
Moving on.
Yes.
So,
I also said fuck 3 times.
Yeah.
oh, so you're
That's
at
another
one.
493, 492, because you said it again, yeah.
Right.
So you guys all want to meet up in the room or find the room? Is that the plan?
well,
I was going to the
I'm with
shop.
them, yeah.
You want to go all the way to the bottom floor?
is it dinner time yet?
It's yeah. It's
We're gonna
like
get some food first.
it's like now at this point after all the research and the up and down and like researching and doing all that stuff, it's about 7
Wait,
p.m.
where's the
Yeah, that's-
dining hall?
Huh?
Where's the dining
Oh,
hall?
being
10th floor.
Legs.
All right, so I'm not going all the way down. Okay.
I was waiting
So
for you
you
to
butt
realize.
scoot all the way down while people are staring at you as they're walking past you like.
Shut up. I'm fatigued.
What does that mean?
You're gonna be real butt hurt by the time we get to the bottom.
I'm just walking behind you like.
That's the butt choke I get the diner, right?
And
I don't have
because
anymore.
every floor I'm drinking from the flask.
Here, I found one. See this one.
Hey! Get out of here.
So, you guys eventually cut out the middleman. You guys all meet up in the room. Kitteus directs you guys, and you guys kind of locate it. You ask one of the servants or butlers or whatever you want to call them. They direct you to your room. It is a immaculate, like big hotel room with there's 6 individual rooms within the room.
I just want to add, as soon as I see them come in exhausted, I just cast fly on myself.
Just
you
me
just-
there.
You just hover, and you're like, eh.
What?
Nice.
I cast silence.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
I
now
wasn't saying
he's
anything.
quiet, but still flying.
Whatever way he is, I just turn
yeah,
around.
yeah,
the other way.
And you go back
I'm thinking
upstairs?
Final Fantasy silence. Yes, that was-
I cast
face the
fist.
other direction.
What?
That would be counterspell in this case, or in D&D case. So you guys all make your way into the room. There is a big like circular couch, basically, like half like basically in half so you can walk into it. Circular table in the middle. There's a fruit platter on the middle of the table. There's a bar, unmanned at the moment, but there's
Oh, I know where I'm going.
bar back there. There's not much in the way of like, there's not like a copious amount of alcohol, but there is
Wait,
definitely
where is
alcohol.
this? This is our room?
In the room, yeah.
Is
Holy
there
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
whiskey? Is there whiskey?
There's a small bottle of whiskey, yes.
Oh, that bottle's gonna be empty.
Okay.
It's a nice
He has a
place.
drinking problem.
Right, I know. Make an investigation check real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see how this goes.
Lost your whiskey.
15.
Okay, just enough to notice that every bottle next to it has a small bar with the price tag.
Of course it does.
Oh yeah. How much does this cost?
50 gold for the bottle.
I put 50 gold on the table and drink it.
Okay. Not exactly how it works, but I'll take it.
Nobody explained it to us, so that's what we're gonna do.
Right.
And that's
can't
just
afford
bad whiskey. Remember, you guys are not members
That's for
yet.
glass.
Oh, that's pretty glad.
No, that's for the bottle. But this is the shitty whiskey because you guys are not members yet.
Oh yeah, I drink. I'm like, oh god. Don't I have fancy whiskey on me?
No,
I'm pretty sure you
last
drank that
time.
all.
You probably
Oh.
drank that all along.
Yeah, and then you cast Lesser Restoration on yourself afterwards.
Yes.
So I was not drunk. Yes.
Yep.
We're on a
correct.
week-long boat trip. There is
Yes.
no more whiskey on.
Yes. Yes.
That-
Yes.
yeah, the
correct.
beach episode was great.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yes.
50 gold, right? Okay, just like seeing myself.
Okay.
There we go.
So yeah, and then there's other areas. There's kind of like there's a training dummy in the corner. It doesn't seem like this like as obviously like a big a training room, but you can just get like a couple like if you're testing out a new weapon, you can just get a couple stabs in or something.
No.
Yeah.
Is there like, is it bunk beds? What's
No.
the bed situation?
So this room is basically like just a big hotel room, and then in the room there's 6 doors, 3 doors on either
It's like
side.
a hotel suite.
It's like a hotel super suite because there's
Oh.
there's 3 doors on either side of the room, each one leading into its own bedroom.
Super sweet.
So this is like the common area, and then you have bedrooms attached.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
like college.
Cool.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, more or
I
less.
never
Yeah.
went to college.
Kitteus is the only one
Yeah, I
who's
never
been
went
here.
away either.
I am the only one who has been here.
Oh, hotel room.
Artemis looks at
Oh,
Kitteus.
Kitteus has already claimed one of the rooms.
I
That's
have
what I was
claimed the
gonna-
room.
That's what I was
He
gonna
pooped
ask.
in it.
Artemis looks and she goes, "Which one did you claim?"
I point to my room.
Okay.
Second
I'm
door on the
just gonna.
left.
I'm just gonna walk into one of the unclaimed
Fly.
rooms.
It's like the garage.
Is the
It's a
spider
small.
gonna come down in front of my face?
I hope not.
And you
I
just
hope so.
walk.
Everyone just looks out like.
So we get it
it's always
live
the
on
same
camera?
He
spot.
would
It's even
crash
better.
through the wall, I think.
Luckily, the cameras aren't behind him.
Because usually he's right by the door so he can leave, but now he has to like
Oh
crash.
yeah, I'm gonna be like,
And he has a
Fling
wireless
over the
mic, so
table.
he'll just keep screaming. Down
That's
the
true. You guys won't even know.
We'll catch all of it. It'd be great.
Tom, it's your
All
turn
right.
to roll.
So,
480.
do you guys want to discuss anything while you're in the common area? Claim rooms? Doesn't really matter which room you claim. They're all the same, but
Artemis
like
just walks into a room and does the like super tired person's move of throw bag face down.
Did we manage to
Stab
pull a map
self with
of
bow.
Sorosa by any chance?
God, okay.
Oh.
Did we manage to pull like an entire map of Sorosa?
I'm sure they have them.
Because
on hand.
the contract gives us a map of a general location of where the Naga might be, but we don't know where that is in correlation to where we currently are.
it does have like a vague,
like a-
vague
you are
directional,
here?
like it's like a pirate map. There's like an X marks the spot,
Okay.
kind of like leading
Okay.
from a series
Never
of
mind.
lines.
We know exactly where to go.
Alright, I would also like to, with Shaggy's help, explain what we found out about the Naga to everyone.
Interesting.
Please
I
do.
get up to leave.
Well, you should probably hear this, man.
Oh, we're not all there.
Oh yeah,
You
Artemis
are
already.
there, yes.
Artemis
Oh, we are.
already
You're
went to
already
bed.
on
Yes,
so-
we're all in the room. Just hanging out.
Except for Artemis, who has passed out on a bed.
Yes.
Please go on.
I prefer to learn through experience. I'll
Well,
find out the hard way.
yeah.
At least what we're
How'd that work out
hunting
last time?
for, because there's a couple different types of Naga.
in here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We're
I'll
looking-
trust all of your
Walk
judgment
out,
then.
talk to them.
Well,
In
just
terms of finding it.
well,
We'll just point and say
you
make
have
kill.
you have one of the best eyes here.
Well.
So
What do you see
True.
with special eyes?
I mean,
Yo,
just gotta.
He had the best eye.
not anymore.
That's it.
We're looking for what's called assumedly a spirit Naga.
All right. I'll listen only because my eyes are so good. Of course.
What
I forgot to
color?
mention one thing that you read about it,
Turn this off.
and that is that when it dies, it returns to life after a certain number of days.
So
Oh,
salt
good.
the body and burn the bones.
Chain it.
It
Wrong show.
probably still wouldn't matter.
Damn it.
Put it in a box.
How are we supposed to claim a contract on a thing that doesn't die?
Bring it with us.
We just have to take the stuff with us,
No, I feel
right?
like it
Is
still
that,
comes
is that
back.
how the contract works? Oh,
No explanation.
Experience.
I thought the contract was we just need these items.
What if we cut off the head and bring
Yeah.
it with us?
Do we have the contract?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
Kitteus
contract.
has a contract.
What does the contract say?
Contract says we need the stuff.
Does it say it needs to be dead permanently?
Yes.
Oh,
The way the contracts work is that the family, the DeVift family, basically they own the property, and the Naga is causing them to have property damage or income damage in the form of property damage,
Or
or
it's eating their kids.
it's harming their business, and that's a
Gotcha.
problem. So they're contracting whoever to go and take care of that problem.
gotcha.
So it's going to return to life at some point. That's kind of up to you to figure out what to do with it.
Did they give us
So,
a dud
Did
contract?
did it say where it's going to return to life? Like from the head? Maybe we'll just relocate the head.
But we'll
That's
have to kill
true.
again anyway, and we'll lose the contract if it comes
Or you
back
could
to
just
life.
throw it in the bottom of the ocean and let it
That's
sit
what
there.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Does it say how many days or no?
1d6.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
wouldn't be that easy.
You could have just said
Well-
within a week.
Drekas, do you know? You seem to be savvy in resurrection spells. Do you know? Is
No.
there any way to block it?
The opposite.
Yes, there is. There's a wish spell that can block it. Only a wish spell.
Oh my god.
Well, that's just a waste.
That's a level 8 spell.
That's a level 9 spell.
It's a level 9
That's a
spell.
level 9 spell.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't even
And
look
last
at
time you used it, you burned down a hotel.
Yeah.
Easy. We'll just
Hey,
get
guess
another
what?
book.
We're in a hotel.
You are in a hotel.
We're
Well,
not
no.
burning
You're in a
down this.
castle. Different than a hotel.
I don't know.
We're on the hotel
Castle,
floor.
You're on the quarters floor,
Right,
yes.
the hotel
castle,
floor.
hotel. They're charging us for the beverages in the room. It's a hotel.
It's
Hotel.
$50 for a shitty whiskey. Imagine
50
if you
what?
50 what?
Doll
That's
hairs.
what I said.
Yeah. Now, imagine if we destroyed the hotel.
Exactly.
I don't want to find
At
out.
least
Oh, wait, no, that was
$60.
the character.
Well, see, this
It's
is
at
a
least
hotel full of
51.
warriors. The last one was not. We probably wouldn't pay in gold, but more in blood.
Our blood. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, collective
I'm
blood.
just drinking the whiskey. I'm like, this is not even good. I'm just still going.
So anyway,
You seem broken up about it.
Why are you still drinking it?
He's just like having this discussion. He's like,
It's alcohol.
ugh.
I'm absolutely going to complain about this.
Okay, so did you guys find anything
so anyway,
about permanently
we're
stealing
looking
it away?
for
There's also a couple casks of wine and beer on the side also.
wine and beer.
right.
So we're looking
And
for
crackers. No, I'm just kidding.
a black and red naga,
Okay.
specifically. The green ones are good. Don't hurt the green ones.
Green, good. Got
Well,
it.
what if the green one is the contract?
Then that is a problem.
No, because the green ones are generally good-natured.
Yeah, but what if it's part of the contract?
What if it's one that's gone awry?
Well, I mean,
Well,
there's,
then the
there's
good
another
news-
type of naga called a bone naga, but part of the contract asks for scales, and
That
bone naga doesn't have scales.
Bone and
I
scale.
mean, worst comes to worst, if it's a good Naga, we could kill it, relocate him, when he comes back to life, no problem.
or we
That's
could
still
just.
kind of finagly on the
Ask-
Yeah.
scale.
Guardian Nagas are like religious creatures.
Oh, we should not kill it.
Oh, okay. They're that type of
Guardian
good? So
Naga,
they're
meaning
lawful
like
god-
generally
lawful
they
good?
wouldn't be in the wild. They would be like
Oh,
protecting
okay,
a tomb or
okay.
protecting a catacomb, something along those
Okay, okay,
lines.
that-
A religious
okay.
item.
Gotcha.
A religious item, something
Okay,
along
that
those
ma- that
lines.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Where does the map
Artifact.
lead us? Does it give us like a name of the place?
It's actually not super far away. It'll probably be about a day's travel,
Church.
or a day and a half maybe.
Is it is it a town? A church?
No, there's no towns in Sarosa.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah, I'm sorry. yeah.
There's houses, there's like mines, there's like
Are we going into
very few and far between tiny villages, like basically like
Nomad.
a saloon and like maybe a blacksmith, like that. Literally, that
Oh,
would
like,
be
like
it.
the Old West place.
It's really just like an inn along the road, basically. But there's very few of them, and very few of them are still manned.
And where does the Naga contract lead us towards?
You'd have to follow it. You're basically like in the southwest area of the, of Sarosa. You'd have to go to the southeast. So it's just
Oh.
like a day and a half across, or along the southern, well, not the southern border, not the southern shore, but like in the middle. You just have to take the east
Yeah.
road.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's get ahead. Let's start on in the morning.
I just need to pick up a few things from the store.
I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
It's only
Why,
dinner time.
why are you so tired, guys?
There's a lot of stairs.
That would
Oh,
normally
you
do it
guys
for
can't
someone.
fly.
From the other room, you hear. Too many stairs.
Thank you for pointing that out.
I'm still flying, by the way.
Fucking chipping my dagger.
Before you go to bed, is there anything you want from the store?
Are you going now or are you
No,
going
I
tomorrow?
have everything I need.
I'm gonna just go now.
All right,
Why wait?
fair. Because I don't know if it's open. I don't know how long they stay
It's
open.
dinner time. I don't imagine why it wouldn't.
It's
be.
like 7:30, 8 o'clock at this point.
Not a weekday. That should be open.
Well,
Is
if
it a weekday?
If it's
There's
if
no
it's
such thing
not
as
open,
weekends.
I'll work up my.
Oh, so it should be open.
Yeah.
There's like every 5th day we're closed or something, but there's no weekends. there's no labor laws here.
Right.
Yeah, that's right, kids. Get to work.
So what you're saying is
Labor
there's a
law, so you
5-year-old
can't
man
work
in
on
the
the
shop.
weekends? What is this nonsense?
No, but
Right.
yeah.
Labor laws are weird.
Yeah. Anyway,
Monday.
you want to go now
Yeah.
without everybody?
I'll wait for everybody.
I was gonna say it's a lot easier for me to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
because if
well,
anybody
I'll
wants to
wait
buy
for
stuff, then we have everything.
Yes.
You know,
I think I'm good, actually.
I think okay.
you don't know what I got.
Fair.
Oh,
You make a valuable point,
this guy.
but I'm broke anyway.
Me too.
You were the
Wait.
rich one. You at one point
Well,
had
like,
more
broke.
money
I
than the whole
spent a
group.
lot of money on the armor I'm currently wearing.
It's true, he did. I was not there for it, but it's true.
Malok was there with me.
All right, so
He
you
did
guys
now.
take a rest.
He did. He did now.
Kind of.
Okay. So after a long time being on a boat, not being very comfortable in a bed, camping out. Although the camp was very nice, it was the magical camp that he had that orb of campness.
I like it.
Just got all these words coming out of me today.
So many words.
You know, so being in a nice, clean bed and like the room and the whole atmosphere is very comforting to you, and you're very finally like just in a good place, and you sleep very well. In fact, you sleep more than 8 hours. Even though those of you that usually meditate, you find yourself sleeping tonight. You find yourself sleeping without your armor on for the first time in a while.
So good.
And it's it's
Mr. I'm not
it's
wearing
nice,
plate armor all day.
right?
I mean, I'm wearing
So and then in the morning, around 6 a.m.,
Not plate armor.
whoever was in the left rooms. So you said you were in the left room. Well, whoever else, you see light coming through one of the windows in the room, and it is morning. I'm sorry, 5 a.m. I guess we should all wake up at 5 a.m. today, right?
Sure, it's
There's
5
there's
a.m.
a chicken man next door.
Technically 4:30.
You mean kill me? I'm sorry.
We'll all complain about it for the entire day.
I feel great.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. You guys, going home.
Deadpool, right?
Look, you guys don't have to work today.
I get to drive 3 hours.
I worked
after this.
yesterday, man.
Me too.
Hey,
Same. Anyway,
work is for square.
so you wake up in the morning. There is inexplicably, no one heard the door open, but there's a breakfast platter on that middle table. Fruit, eggs, bacon, meats, various meats,
Yes.
salted fish.
You know what?
I'm scared.
You know what? If they wanted to kill us, it wouldn't be with
Bread,
food. I start
yeah.
eating.
You die. No, just kidding.
Turns out they did want to kill us with food. I'm sorry.
Turns
why
out
they have
the
no kids
entire
that
thing
keep
besides
poisoning
the
them.
bacon was poisoned. That's a lesson to everybody, I think.
That's true.
Only eat bacon.
Bacon
Yeah.
saves your life.
Yeah.
No, that's all I ate. What do you think? I ate the rest of the food?
Well, no,
What do you wanna
everything is
eat, the
poisoned, but the
vegetables?
bacon is the antidote. So as long as you eat the bacon, you're
All
fine.
I ate was bacon.
Okay, then
Oh
you're
my
fine.
God,
Everybody else can. Everybody
Why
else
do you
can go
keep saying
down.
Kitteus? Kitteus.
Hideous.
How long have I been a part of this group?
Drekas.
Like 2 days.
Kittemer was
Okay,
your
it's actually been like a
favorite.
month.
I wish.
Oh, shit, I gotta make sure to get damn it.
that on camera.
I hope that didn't fuzz. Okay, so you guys eat. It's fantastic. Again, it's the first proper meal.
Roll for delicious. 13. Okay.
Solid, delicious.
No, it's way better than that.
Are we no longer fatigued?
You're no
more than
longer
a natural
fatigued.
20.
Once you take a long
Nice.
rest, you're no
Well,
longer
waste of a
fatigued.
natural 20.
I got a 23 constitution check. How'd I do?
For what?
Eating.
For delicious.
You didn't throw up.
Nice.
I rolled a there's a natural 20 on delicious check.
It's delicious, and you didn't throw up.
Excellent.
I guess.
so-
Does anybody want to try to roll a crit miss? I don't know why you're rolling.
I gotta go
You
for
throw
it.
up. You throw up in your armor and all over the rest of
It's
the
a 14.
Okay.
It's pretty good still. Didn't throw up.
So you guys take the next few minutes to kind of like gather yourselves up because you are planning on heading out today. You put on your heavy plate armor.
Rolling for poop.
You're probably gonna get somebody to help you
Why?
put that armor on. I imagine you too,
Oh, yeah.
because your armor is heavy or medium. What did we say?
I
It's
thought it'd
heavy.
be medium.
So
Well, it is technically plate.
So
It's just natural plate because it's bullet.
So, friends, you guys want to
it's
help
heavy.
me
It
put
takes
my
a while to
armor
put on.
please?
You're used to it. Most of you usually help him or whatever.
I just leave.
I'll help him.
I thought we were friends for a
I
little.
mean, you and I could just
The
help
whole
each other.
armor, not just the cod piece.
Well, you know who's not getting heals today.
All right, I'm out.
All right.
I'll help
No one's getting
you.
healed.
I'll help you put one
Hey,
side
what have
on.
I done?
And then as soon as you walk out, you open the door, and there are two servants standing there, and they're
Oh.
like, do you need help with the armor?
Oh my lord.
Wow.
No, he's good.
no, hell no.
What?
Yes.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
I'm just. He needs a lot
Oh,
of help.
of course. How many of you wear armor that you need help with?
Not me.
These two guys.
Well,
Yeah.
you haven't put on your leather armor yet, which does take a little bit. It
Oh.
takes like 5 minutes to get it all on
yeah,
properly.
I'll put
So,
it on
okay, but you don't need help with that. That's like something that you
Yeah,
guys.
so-
He's just
Barbarian.
going to combat naked, you know.
As a barbarian, I don't wear armor. I just got a very deep V-neck.
Right. So, two of them come in. They help both of you put on your heavy armors,
So nice.
various heavy armors.
You're gonna have to
I
tip
passed out in my leathers, so they're still on.
Right. They smell.
I would also like to tip the servant who helped me. Like five gold.
They're helping you guys, and then as they look over to you, you say like, "Oh, I slept in this. Don't worry." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And you see them kind of like mouth the words, and then they put their hands together and they cast prestidigitation and they clean you up.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Or
thank you.
one of them does, obviously, not both of them at the same time, because that would be weird.
Go.
Thank you.
Oh, magic is
course.
perfectly okay here?
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why
That's why
wouldn't
we
it
flew
be?
to the
I
library.
wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
I
Well, no, why wouldn't it be?
Apparently, the rest of the world, it's not.
Oh, you. Anyway, as he puts on your shoulder pad,
Do we
shoulder,
ever really have to leave here though?
And
pauldron.
then Shaggy just starts shooting fireworks.
I kind of like this.
I mean, out of all of us, Shaggy was probably the only one who would do that anywhere we went.
Right.
Fair.
Well, it is a stone castle, so you'd be fine.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you create 10
Sure.
gallons of water all at once?
Let's
I
cast
cast
witch.
I cast
Wish.
fireball at the wall.
Sure.
Just kidding.
Okay, and then you guys make your way down the stairs.
Oh shit.
It's down. Don't worry. You're
It's
good.
it's only 10 floors this time,
The stairs
as
are the
opposed to
real
like
boss
the
in this-
60 something that you've walked up and
You
down
can just
already.
piggyback on Rellik.
you think they invented
I
the
agree
elevator
with
for
that.
these people?
Maybe they are.
I didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Were you?
On your way down, you pass by a familiar lord, one Dinar Kazrask. He says, "Hello."
Oh, good evening.
Good
Lord
morning.
Dinarkes.
Good morning.
Morning.
This morning, Rellik. He's still waking up.
Good morning, my lord.
Clearly. And actually, now that it's more bright out, you notice that the very, very top, when you look straight up, the ceiling is glass. The very, very top. It's like a triangle glass, like the mall that is by us, if you guys know what I'm talking
Ah,
about.
in San Diego, yeah.
In San Diego, of course.
All the way out.
San Diego
So it's a pointed ceiling, but it is glass, so there is a very,
Yeah,
very
that's
nice...
Spanish for a whale speaker.
There's a nice soft light coming all the way through the castle. And he says, "It's morning. Good morning to you."
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Must
Lord
suck soon,
Dinarkes.
Oh,
Magic.
very good morning to you. I hope you enjoyed the breakfast I had prepared for you.
It was
It
delicious.
was
Delicious.
great.
The bacon itself.
Yes.
Love the fish.
Well, just wait till you become members, because then you get the good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, seriously,
This
considering
conversation
just
is
not
on the
leaving
stairs, by
here
the way,
and-
like-
I look at my. So does that mean we get a better whiskey selection, or?
Oh heavens, yes.
Because I kind of think what I drank last night was almost criminal.
Well, I mean,
Shaggy, should we
you
take
should see some of the groups that do come through here and try to become members. So, we don't like to put out the good stuff
You know what?
until
I fully
they're
understand.
proven
You are
and-
correct.
Your hospitality has been much appreciated, Lord Dinarkes.
It's my pleasure. Have you found everything to your liking? Do you need anything?
Do I know? Because again, I wasn't here last week. Was he a hunter? Like, was
He's
he?
the
at
guy
one
who-
point?
You have no idea. You're pretty sure he's magical in some way because he used the sending spell.
Right. Okay. So then I ask, my lord, man, do you?
Oh my goodness, it speaks. I thought this one didn't talk.
Nah, he does.
Not a lot.
I just wasn't myself last
He
time.
was out of his head.
Huh.
Um,
Okay then.
Very absent.
Our contract is for a naga, and how do you kill it? Because they always come back to life.
That's the trick, isn't it? Well, good luck.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Figured. It's
It
a
didn't-
test.
It didn't say to kill it.
It's part of it is you have to eliminate the problem. That's what the contract is for. Because remember, it's different families of Serosa kind of contracting adventurers to eliminate their problems for them.
Guys, we'll just go talk to the Naga. We'll make an understanding.
And then
Well,
we'll
I just-
Imagine Naruto type missions.
I just am.
drag it
I'm
somewhere
else.
I'm of the personal opinion that were we to take this thing's tongue, eyes, and scales, it would no longer really be a problem.
Oh, well, that's because you fell asleep and didn't hear the information about the Naga, which you guys are about to share.
Yes.
Well, we
Share
shared it the first time.
information.
She was asleep.
Nagas
Yeah, Artemis was sleeping.
come back to life within a week.
Sure. That doesn't mean they regenerate.
We don't know, technically.
Well, typically that's how they would come back to life, I would assume.
Guys, why don't we just take the problem
Full form.
and push it somewhere else?
Yeah.
I mean, I can banish it.
Well, why don't we just check the
Whoa.
book again and see how to kill it?
Yes.
You know that it would have a save every 6 seconds to banishment, and eventually it would make it.
Never mind.
Oh, to come back.
Yeah.
Got it.
Banishment isn't permanent.
Ah. But you
Unless
know what
it's
it
not.
is?
Unless
Plane
it's
shift.
not
Plane shift.
Yeah, we could do that too.
from this plane.
Say it again?
Unless it's not from this plane. If
That
it
is
comes
right.
from another plane and it's sent here, then banishment sends it back to its home plane no matter what.
That's
Permanently?
Yeah.
That's interesting because
Because
they were
remember he did it himself
teleported
from
to
the
this plane.
Shadowfell.
Right.
Okay,
That's
so
Malok.
kill it, carve out what we need, banish the body.
It's
Bam.
not a bad strategy.
Or I could just plane shift the body.
That too.
Or can you come back?
No, I could plane shift the body. I don't have to go with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's,
Oh, I thought you had to go with it.
A really cool
But
idea.
in your information, in your searching for information on the Naga, you saw that it came back to life, but not that that it gave no information on how to kill it permanently.
Nope.
No, I think it did mention. Did you guys say?
How to kill it permanently?
No.
No, it only mentioned
No,
how
nothing
to,
about permanence.
No, I thought you
That
guys
it
said.
comes
Yeah,
back
you
to
have to
life.
wish it down
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
A wish spell
A
can
wish
kill
spell
it
will
permanently.
kill it permanently.
But
Yeah.
But that's nothing that
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to bring that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
it's
Because
irrelevant.
it's not something within our
Yeah.
realm of power.
Yeah,
Again.
no, God,
Or it's
no.
not feasible or it wouldn't happen yet.
Right.
If you were using a wish spell, it'd be more for than just getting rid of a Naga.
Well,
Exactly.
we'll have to put someone
yeah,
in
like
charge.
burning a hotel down or something.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Someone will watch it over every week. Once it comes back, they
No,
just kill it
we're
again.
just gonna banish it. Let it be someone
There's
else's
only one way to
problem.
solve
That's
this.
that's
Kill it like
less-
Malok. Every time
that's
he wakes
less
up, just
We'll
punch him in
banish
the
it to the
face.
Shadowfell. We'll come back to the Shadowfell like 3 months and be like, I remember you guys. Oh crap, he's here again, isn't he? And then we'll banish him back here. And we'll just keep
Kaz's house
repeating
is
the
burned
process.
down from a Naga.
We'll just keep repeating
Or
the
from
process.
Kaz's.
Or from Kaz
Problem
trying to
solved.
fight the Naga.
I just picture the banishment. It's like, oh, a lovely family living in a house. What is that? It just falls.
Giant snake monster. No, mama.
Well, so that's up to you guys to determine what you want to do.
I like the planar shift and the banishment, considering they've been teleported
Well,
here.
you guys can talk about that on the way there, just to
Yeah.
save time. You guys
Yeah.
wanted to go to the shop.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Shopping trip.
Oh
So-
yeah.
You go
My hair
to.
looks terrible on camera. Good lord.
Yep.
You go to.
Ugly human being.
It's called Aiden's.
forgive
Aiden's.
you.
And it's you walk in and it's literally like a convenience store but for adventurers. There's like rows and like aisles of rope, potions, a lot of stuff.
So it's Dick's Sporting Goods.
But for
Out of
adventurers,
business?
yeah.
Wow.
Models.
Got it.
No, that's still in business somehow.
I know.
Yeah, that's
But I'm saying instead of
Oh,
Dick's, yeah.
oh, okay.
They have a knife section?
They do.
I'd like to go there.
Okay, so you go down one of the aisles, and on the so you're going as well, I guess. That was the.
Knives, you say?
So I mean, the fancy stuff is probably behind the counter.
No, I don't want that.
I'm just saying. So there are like basic daggers of all different shapes and sizes and different varying lengths, and then it kind of descends or ascends, I guess, eventually into like short swords. This is all hanging off of a wall, like in one of the rows.
I'm looking for like a fillet knife or a skinning knife.
Okay, so probably one of the shorter daggers, the kind of thinner, just sharper, like the sharpest thin dagger you can find.
Yeah.
You can find something akin to a flaying knife.
Okay. Does it have a price tag?
20 gold.
Perfect.
Easy enough.
I'll buy 2 just to play it safe.
Okay, so you buy 2. Well, you put 2 in your hand. Yep. And
I'm gonna just go
I buy
through
30.
and just kind of like take out my backbiter and just kind of like compare other daggers to it.
it's
like,
not even close.
Oh,
Backbiter is so dumb strong. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's like it even look because the thing is like these weapons they're very nicely made. Like don't get me wrong, like the metal work is very nice. The handles are well designed and like the curvature of some of them are very nice. But the Backbiter is enchanted and it's a very strong enchantment. So it's
Yeah.
like it's not fair. It's like comparing filet mignon to like ground chuck. Like it's like yes it's meat, but it's like I'd rather eat the fillet.
Yeah, I would just like smirk, be like, thought so, and put it back.
Okay. And eventually it ascends into short swords and then long swords. And then as you kind of get to the end of the aisle, you realize the end of the long swords. On the wall, you see executioner swords, bastard swords, everything. And then eventually like axes. It's literally like a mini mart for weapons and stuff.
Is there
So-
That's the name of it,
Is there like
weapons
a
and
shield
stuff.
section?
There is shields,
I'd
100%,
like to know
yeah.
the shields.
Metal, wooden.
Metal.
Okay, so there's definitely metal shields around. They have all different types of emblazoned sigils on it, or whatever type of thing you're really interested in.
They have wooden shields?
They have wooden shields. They're much lower priced, the wooden shields.
I'm fine with that.
And they're a lot less intricate, but they do have burned on like emblems or something on it. A lot of them are very similar. They are the Masters of the Hunt symbol, which is a bow and arrow drawn with a sword and an axe kind of crossing behind it. So that's kind of emblazoned on a lot of them, but there are other ones that you can tell they probably either bought off of other people or they're reselling it or something like that, or it's just something they like one of the blacksmiths maybe made or something.
What's the price tag on one of the wooden shields?
40 gold.
No,
Okay,
that's not bad.
I grabbed one
And
of
the
those.
metal is 50.
Oh, okay. Is there any like ones with like roses on them or anything like that?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
The one you currently have is what?
It's pretty sure it's metal.
Just plain no
Yeah,
no
it's
chance.
plain.
Okay,
There's
then
no-
yeah,
there's
that's
nothing
fine.
on it.
This one would be the same then. It's just a little bit
Yeah,
nicer.
yeah, that's
okay,
fine.
just making sure you know. Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, 13.
Okay. None with roses. There is one with like a floral pattern on it. It's metal in the middle and then wood on the outside, and on the wood there's like emblazoned, like a burned on flowery pattern.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
So you just pick one of the metal ones with the Masters of the Hunt symbol on it then?
No, I'm fine with mine. I'll keep mine.
Okay.
Is there a whetstone by the knife section?
Not at the knife section, but there is a whole other maintenance section
Okay, I'll go over there.
of like.
Is there? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, it's just whetstones and like
okay.
shining,
Yeah, I'm just
like a
picking up
liquid or something.
Yeah, I'm just picking up a quick
we were
sharpening.
The
die.
air conditioning.
Sharpening whetstone and then
Get down!
Okay.
I love how all of us looked when that happened too. Like, what the hell?
Earthquake. Okay. And you wanted to do what? Just the wooden shield?
Just the wooden shield. That's it.
Anybody else?
Shackles?
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Sure. Yeah.
Getting
Shackles.
funky in here.
Looking for shackles and chains.
Okay.
With pink fuzzy stuff on it.
No, like heavy duty.
Keep the fuzzy
gun
cuffs at
metal,
home.
Yeah.
solid, something that's gonna hold something down for a long time if need be.
Good God.
Like tie
Something
them
I'm
up.
gonna
and-
hang from my ceiling for
Like
3
from
days
the
and
bed,
3 nights
from the
before
bed
release.
frame.
What?
No, like no, like
Sorry,
cut the
it's-
eyes and tongue out of an
Went into a
Naga's head and
trance.
drop it into the sea, shackled so it'll never come back.
what do you shackle?
I
It's
thought
a
we
snake.
did we decide
But
on
it's
a,
got
It-
hands.
It has hands.
It does not.
Oh,
I
it
would've
doesn't have
It's
hands.
a
Never mind.
snake.
it's a snake.
You're a snake.
Okay,
Whoa.
okay. Don't say it like it's a snake, because right before he said it, he also described a bone devil, which was a snake made of bones with a scorpion tail. So it's not all that
And
crazy
wings.
to think that a Naga
And
could
wings.
have
And
hands.
wings, especially the wings.
Snake. Big old snake.
It's literally like from the movie Anaconda, but like a cobra head instead of like the
Oh.
thin head. I mean, I can show you.
Then I
Single-handedly
don't.
slay
Then I
a
don't
Hydra.
need
That
shackles.
is that is the Naga right there. I don't know
Okay.
what I'm on screen. There it is.
Oh,
Hey.
it's that flaming horse?
Nope.
The
This
flaming
one.
horse. Oh, great.
You have the flaming
Oh, it's a
horse.
pony top.
It's a ponytail.
Speaking of which,
That is a
Rapidash.
Rapidash, first
Yeah,
of all.
no, that thing's definitely evolved.
How
Sorry.
dare you,
That's a
Ponytail?
shiny Rapidash too, because it's black.
Ooh, it's true.
I don't think. Are they? Are they shiny?
I
ones
don't
black?
know.
I don't think
It's
so.
black.
in the
It's
book,
blue.
so we just went with that.
Blue.
It's
Blue?
blue. Yes, it's
Okay.
blue.
It's limited edition.
I've never wanted a shiny Ponytail, so I guess I
heard you
didn't.
got a shiny Growlithe?
I did catch a shiny Growlithe.
Fucker.
My first shiny I've ever caught in like way too long playing Pokemon. 18 years playing Pokemon, pretty much.
Well, you know what?
all
You
right, so in
deserve
that case,
it.
Anyway.
I don't need shackles.
Okay.